Is it possible to truly buy a deal with no money out of pocket? The answer is yes, and I'm gonna answer that for you today. The reason why is because my buddy Lane Peterson just posted something on Instagram. But I want you guys to watch this video, and I'm gonna teach you a couple of different things. Zero out of pocket, zero down. What are the differences? And I'll give you guys proof, addresses, and how this is done.
I was watching this podcast this morning and they had somebody on there that was talking about creative finance, buying houses with creative finance. Shout out to my good friend Pace Morby. I've known Pace for many, many years. Absolutely amazing what he's done teaching people this method. And this guy was talking about how there's all this noise that people are buying houses with absolutely zero money out of pocket and buying them Subto, taking over the mortgage and coming in with zero. And he says, I think it's a bunch of bull. He's like, I think it's just, everybody needs money. All these sellers need money. They need moving expenses. Realtors need to be paid. They all need money. So how often is it actually happening? Buying a house with zero money out of pocket. My wholesale business, we buy houses subject to. I bought a lot of houses subject to. Me personally, every single time I have had to bring money to the table for one reason or another. So how often is it happening? Show me. Show me.
With a really aggressive show me at the end.
Show me.
I'll show you one better, Lane. This is why people come to my YouTube channel, so they can learn this kind of stuff. So about 3 years ago, not only did I come to the table with no money out of pocket, I didn't borrow any money, literally no money to the seller. The seller paid the closing costs and has been paying me for taking their property for 3 years. Check it out. I purchased the property down here, 7/9/2020, $288 and $79. Why? Why would a property be $288 and $79? Have you guys ever decided to buy a property for $288,079? Why would the purchase agreement and the close of escrow cost be such a random dollar amount? That is super random. Well, not really, because I took over his existing mortgage, and that was to the dollar how much he owed to his existing mortgage. Now, in this transaction, Xavier, I can't remember how to spell his name, so let me show you something real quick. His name is right here. Xavier Elman paid me, right after we closed escrow, has been paying me $147.05. If you look here, keep it right here, Eric, right here. Let's do another one. The next one, next month, November. Pretty awesome. Next one. Keeps going month after month after month after month. I have transaction after transaction after transaction where he sent me Venmos over and over and over, and still to this day is sending me, this is good old Pace right here, $147.05. Why was this? Well, here's the situation with Xavier, and this happens frequently. I'll give you guys another example, and then I'll break down the difference in what Lane is saying. He's saying zero out of pocket and money to the table. Those are completely two different things. In this situation, Xavier is a vet. He buys the property in January of 2020. In July or August, maybe it was July of 2020, he gets deployed to Vegas, from Vegas to Colorado, and he decides, I need to sell my property. Well, the challenging thing is he bought this on a VA loan. He had no equity. We've talked about this so many times on this channel, it's ridiculous. And the problem is when people ask stuff like, show me proof. Guys, we have 2,400 videos on the YouTube channel that are breaking down addresses just like this. We put settlement statements in the descriptions over and over and over. And Lane is a good friend of mine, and I can tell you, people will take more time to call out what's possible and what's not possible than they will actually spending time finding the truth, okay? So Xavier, no equity, we know this, we've done videos on this. He decides, I'm gonna hire a real estate agent. Agent tries to sell the property for 6 months, right here, January to here, that was a 6-month time frame, tries to sell the property for 6 months, can't sell it. One of my students brings the deal to me and says, this guy has no equity, the property will cash flow, but he doesn't know what to do, and he needs to move right now, and he does not want to be a landlord. There's so many questions that people will ask. They'll say, why would he sell to you via subject to? Why wouldn't he just turn it into a rental? We've done videos on that too, and you didn't watch them. You're watching this one where you want to know if it's possible. So let's stay on target, but just know that we've done 2,400 videos showing proof after proof after proof after proof after proof. And some people just want to be stuck in the prehistoric age where they don't want to look up the information. So Lane, Xavier did sell me his property on Whispering Grove. He paid closing costs. I did not have a real estate agent to pay. I did not give the seller any money. And I told the seller, I will not do the deal unless you pay me $5,000 to take the property. That's one example of a seller paying me to take their house. No closing costs. Didn't have to pay the title and escrow. The seller did that. Didn't pay the seller. Who else would have been paid in this situation? And I have been receiving $147.05 until I'm paid my $5,000. Pretty cool, right? So I was paid by the seller to take the house. Now, what am I doing with that property? Here, let's take a look at it. I still own it to this day. More proof, okay? This is a property that sits in my portfolio, so let's pull this up. You can see here, come on over here, Eric, it's perfectly fine. I got a lot of addresses here, as you can see, lots and lots and lots of addresses. So Lane and everybody else that's in disbelief, we have hundreds and hundreds of properties sitting in a Slack channel. If I type in Whispering Grove, it pops up this property. My team has been communicating about this property, paid in full. Here's the delinquent HOA. I guess we changed our billing. She says this was paid already. Look at this. More and more documents, 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 documents. Look how long this goes. We have owned this property, and this property has been cash flowing. It used to be a Airbnb, and then Vegas came down and changed the Airbnb laws, so we turned it into a traditional rental. That's one example of me getting paid to buy a house. Now, I bought that subject to, did I use any credit? Let's truly ask this question. Did I use any credit? Yes or no, Eric?
No.
No, I used no credit. Truly. This is not hyperbole. This is not me exaggerating. I truly did not use any credit. What about credentials? Credentials means, did somebody look at my bank records? Did somebody ask for my job history or my tax returns? No, none of that. Cool. Credit, credentials. What about cash? Ooh. Did I use any cash in this transaction with the address I gave you and prove that I still own this property, my friends? Did I? No. Quite the opposite. I was paid up front. Okay? He paid me $147 that first month. I got paid $147 every single month after that, and I still to this day am getting that $5,000 paid down. Cool? Sound good. Now, here is where Lane, good friend of mine, I do love Lane, so I appreciate him bringing this up. Lane mentioned two different things, and we need to talk about this because there are two completely different scenarios here. Okay? He says 0 out of pocket. And what was the other thing he said? He said, bring money to the table. Okay. These are not the same thing. All right. These are not the same thing because most of the Subto deals that I do are 0 out of pocket. Most of them. But most of them also require somebody to bring money to the table. How are those different and how are they the same? 0 out of pocket means I'm not using any of my personal cash. So let me give you a really good one. This is actually a duplex, Lane. And I didn't just buy this subject to, I did buy it part Subto and I bought it part seller finance, which we call a hybrid. And in that hybrid, we had a blend. So the Subto loan was 3.25%. The seller finance portion was 0%. So our blended rate was around approximately 2%, okay? Pretty good deal. Bought it with Creative Finance. Now let's ask the question. Did I use any credit for that deal?
No.
No, 0. Did I use any credentials for that deal?
No.
Okay, cool. Did I use cash on that deal? That's an interesting question. Because the answer is the seller did receive money, the title company did get closing costs, Eric actually got paid on that deal $3,000. So if I used no money out of pocket, okay? No money out of pocket is true. Did I use any money out of pocket? That's what you brought up, Lane. Did I use any money out of pocket? No, I did not. However, there was money that was needed to bring to the table. Cool. So not only do I teach creative finance, I teach one of the most important strategies and tactics of all time, which is raising PML or PMP. Private money lenders or private money partners. I actually brought in a private money lender on this deal. Her name is Debbie Lou. You can DM her and ask her, right? You also, what's funny about this is, check this out. This is really interesting. I can go in here and I can type in Pace Morby private money lenders. Not only do I teach you about raising private money and how to bring no money out of pocket, I actually show you who my private money lenders are on my YouTube channel. I'll give you my private money lenders while everybody else is saying, all right, you got to call and you got to do. I'll just give you my private money lenders. Right here, Wes Grant, you'll see this video. Boom, right here. Wesley Grant _21. This is the gentleman that used to give me his private money. Do you know why he used to give me his private money? Is because I gave his name away and everybody started calling him and he stopped sending the money to me. I gave that relationship to you guys. I propped Wes up, gave him more opportunity to lend money to you guys in the YouTube audience, and it took an opportunity away from me. But what does Wes Grant do? I don't know, maybe watch a YouTube video that explains how to bring no money to the table out of your own pocket. Okay, do you see how I said that? Check this out. So Wes Grant, you guys will see, Debbie Lou is the person who gave me the money, the private money lender for Drummer. So am I zero out of pocket? Yes or no, YouTube?
Yes!
Make a comment in the down below. Am I zero out of pocket if the money that went to the seller's name is Shanika, by the way. Okay, Shanika is the seller. Seller, I believe, received $20,000. The title company probably received $5,000 or $6,000. We'll give you guys a closing statement down below. Bunch of people made some assignment fees. I think the total amount of money to close escrow is like $40,000 plus. Okay, was money brought to the table? Yes. Was my money brought to the table? No. Debbie Lou's was. And this is something that I teach you guys. If you guys went to the YouTube channel and you type in Pace Morby private money lenders, how do you find them? This is a video that not only do I teach you how to find them, but I ask the private money lender, why would he lend the money on that deal? This is a deal right here. Another deal, by the way, on Flower that I brought zero money to the table. Okay, let's see if we can have the house in the shot. Here's a little house right here. It's fully rented. We're pad splitting it, makes a bunch of money. Here, I'll show you the address. Let's do it again. What does Lane say? Show me. Show me. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do another. Show me, show me, show me. Okay, cool. West Flower Street, here's our SRP bill. Okay, there's this, I've owned it. Here's October, here's the renovation. Here, she says, we need to pay Varela. Okay, got it, that was back in October. Here we go, this is the renovation on the property. Guess who paid for the renovation? Who do you think paid for the renovation? Was it me? No, it was Wesley Grant, because there's a video right here of Wes Grant telling you he gave me the money so that I could be this, zero out of pocket. How many times is this happening on my deals? 90% or more. So all of you salty people out there that are stuck in traditional finance world that don't know how to raise money, don't know how to do creative finance, and are upset that we are acquiring real estate, get on the program. It's right there. The information is available to you. It's 3 clicks of a button right here. We've put in the work. We've done the things. We've given you the addresses. We've proven to you that not only on Xavier, the property in Whispering Grove, have I been paid to take a house, but I'm also showing you multiple times how on other houses I am zero out of pocket. So on the Xavier deal, did I bring any money to the table? No. On Flower, did I bring money to the table? Yes, but was it mine? No, therefore I am zero out of pocket 90% or more of the time. 90% or more of the time. Now, Lane, the problem that you have, and I love you, you're amazing, is that you're lazy. And here's what I mean by that. You'll take the time to go and find deals and buy them subject to, but you won't take the time to go and raise private capital. You want to know why, Lane? I know why. Because you have money. I know you have money. So here we are, I'm talking to the new investor that doesn't have money, and you're sitting there saying, show me. Lane, we're not talking to you, my friend. We're talking to the people that have never bought a deal in their life, and we're trying to show them that it's possible for them to go buy properties zero out of pocket, no cash out of their pocket, by using private money lenders or private money partners, no cash out of their pocket, no credentials, and no credit. What you should do is say, yes, it's possible. However, I don't do it because I have my own money and I have no need to raise money. But you know it's possible, Lane. And so what you want to do is you want to tear it down because it's controversial. Everybody wants to tear it down because it's controversial. But remember, there's a little guy, the guy that you used to be, the guy I used to be, that needed to know that this was possible. That is why we make these videos. We want to show them that something is possible that they didn't know 5 minutes before they watch one of our videos. So understand that I'm not talking to the Lane Petersons of the world that are multimillionaires that do have their own cash to bring to the deal. I'm talking to the person who just got out of high school, is thinking about going to college, but says, that's probably not for me, but I probably need to go there because I need to go put 6 years of my life into being a slave for somebody else's college, to go work for somebody else, to maybe potentially save up enough money to buy one property. Meanwhile, I have the information to save people from 6 years of their life, and you have a single criticism to say about that means that you are not understanding who I am talking to. I'm not talking to the Lane Petersons of the world. I'm not talking to the people that are multi-millionaires. I'm talking to the people that are like, I need to get started and I need to make a change in my life right now. That's not you, Lane. Let me show you something else. Let me show you why I'm so passionate about this topic, because check this out. When I teach people, I change their lives. I change their lives. Check this out. Adam Husseini, right here. Boom. Another video on YouTube. Show me. Show me. I'm showing you right now. It's right here. Adam Husseini gives us the address of the property that the seller paid him to take on creative finance, and did the same thing that Xavier did with me. Because I teach people what is possible, they go out and they do it. And when you go out there and you start saying stuff like, it's not possible, you're playing this freaking victim card that it's not possible for people. You are absolutely wrong. Yes, you can buy properties zero down. I just showed you. Here's Adam Husseini. 10,000 people have watched this video. 10,001 people should have watched this video, you being one of them. You should have watched this video. You should have taken the address, and you should have reached out to Adam, and you should have heard his story about how he got paid to take the property. So, on the spectrum, have I been passionate enough for you guys? On the spectrum that we're talking about here, from zero down to zero out of pocket, do we understand what zero out of pocket means? Zero out of pocket does not mean 100% of the time that they did not bring money to the table. That's on the other side of the spectrum. But zero down and zero out of pocket, now we've got something. That's the thing that you're asking. Is it truly possible for me to buy a property and the seller pay me to take it off their hands? I don't know. Did I not just give you a couple of addresses? Guys, come on. We don't need to keep playing this game. Creative finance is not only possible, it is the way. It is the easiest way to get started in real estate. You don't need credit. You don't need credentials. You don't need your own cash. And sometimes, yes, not all of the time, but let's say that 5% of the time to 10% of the time, I can get a seller to give me truly zero down. And I can get a seller to pay the closing costs. What about multifamily? Have you seen the interview that I've done with Mario on the channel? Have we done an interview with Mario? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, show me. Show me. Okay, here we go. Let's show you again. I don't have time to keep showing you for people that don't want to watch the YouTube channel. Let's watch it again. Let's go Pace Morby, seller Y. I bet you it'll pop up. Okay, here's the deal I bought. Creative Finance, 256 units. That one's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, maybe 1 year ago, I had an interview with my seller Mario, who sold a property to me, 43 units on seller finance. Not only did I do 0 down, I didn't even have to give the seller any money down. This is a multifamily deal. A multifamily deal. Is it possible in single family and multifamily? Is it possible in land development? I'll show you another one. We'll keep going. How much time do you want to spend on this topic? 0 down to Mario. Mario is on the YouTube channel right here. An 11-minute video explaining why he did it. So even though you people are in my Instagram comments and my DMs saying, I don't believe this, why would a seller do it? I don't know. Maybe I should fly to Texas and interview a seller who's done it with me to show you that it's possible. Mario also gave me a 50-year note. Oh, well, is this the only multifamily I've bought where the seller gave me a 50-year note? How about Pace Morby, Corpus Christi? Okay, let's check it out. Maybe here's another one. Hey guys, we are in. This is a property. We are walking through right here. This is a property we bought, seller finance, 3% interest, $0 down, 50-year note, Corpus Christi, 30 units. So is it possible to buy these deals with no money out of pocket? Is it possible to buy them where the seller receives no money? The answer is yes. Let's do one more. We got one more. Let's go Pace Morby Mobile Home Park. Ooh, here it is. 3 years ago. Actually, a little over 3 years ago. 4 years ago, we bought 50 lots of land where not only did we give the seller no money down, we didn't even close escrow, Lane. We didn't even close escrow. This is too good. You know what? You're going to tell me that this is not possible. Oh, you're going to say, show me, show me. Okay, how about this deal? This deal took about 1.5 years, and we had a property where the seller had 50 lots. Okay, the seller wanted $15,000 per lot. And I told the seller, I said, no, we're not going to do $15,000 a lot. How about we do $16,000 per lot? And the seller said, excuse me, you're negotiating up, not down? I said, yes, because we're going to ask you to not be paid until we take this piece of dirt and we go build a house on it. And then we go find our buyer, and our buyer goes to their bank, and their bank gives them money, and the money comes and pays off our house, and then we'll pay you the $16,000. So for those of you guys that are the naysayers out there, I had a lot of fun with this video, just making fun of you guys. Just making fun of you guys because you are so good at swipity-swipities and have the attention span of a gnat that you won't take 15 minutes to go over and take a couple of videos and watch them and go, damn, this is possible. And I can do something about it. And actually, it benefits the seller more to do a 0 down deal, tax reasons and other reasons as well, than it does for them to take a large down payment. If you learned a couple things, maybe you'd make a little bit more money. We'll see you in the next video that you probably won't watch because you'll be stuck over on TikTok or Instagram, but you're definitely not watching our videos because we've been doing it for years. See ya. Okay, Eric, we just finished the video, but here's the thing. Come with me. This is also something I gave the seller $0 for. Not only can I do this with houses, but I can do this with a $150,000 Escalade. I gave the seller $0. Go watch the video. Go type in YouTube, Pace Morby Escalade. Right there. The seller, look at this. Eric, is there anything wrong with this Escalade? Look how beautiful this thing is. Anything wrong with this? Is it all damaged and broken and destroyed? Is it a salvage title? Is there something wrong? Did somebody die in it? Does it smell like farts? What's wrong with this Escalade? Why would somebody sell this with 0 down and I was able to do it with 0 out of pocket? Show me! Show me! Guys, the fact is, I will get people that come to me over and over and over and over again. They say, it's not possible to do a zero down deal. From a car to a house to land that we can develop, multifamily, and even businesses. We are now buying businesses with $0 out of pocket. And not only zero out of pocket, but zero down. There is a difference. Zero down and zero out of pocket, there is a difference, and I hope you learned that in today's video. Now, here's the good thing. Lane Peterson is actually a good friend. We were business partners for a couple years on a title company. I love him, and I appreciate him giving me the opportunity to use his video to tease. Lane is super smart. He does a lot of creative finance deals, but I had to use his video to teach a lesson to other people. See you later.